Hi there, welcome to Storytime with Miss Andrea, reading on behalf of the Clearview Library District. As always, before we read stories, we have to get our wiggles out. Can you stand up for me, please? I wiggle my fingers. I wiggle my toes. I wiggle my ears. And I wiggle my nose. I wiggle my shoulders. I wiggle my chin. I stretch my arms wide and I pull them back in. I wiggle my elbows. I wiggle my knees. I hop like a bunny. And I smile and say, cheese. Now I have no more wiggles left in me, and I'll sit on the floor as still as can be. Fantastic. We have a book today that is all about animals. It's by Steve Jenkins and Robin Page, and it's called What Do You Do with a Tail Like This? Animals use their noses, ears, tails, eyes, mouths, and feet in very different ways. See if you can guess which animal each part belongs to and how it is used. And at the back of the book, you can find out more information. So if you want to check out this book from the library, you can. What do you do with a nose like this? Let's start with this one. What kind of nose is this? What animal do you think that is? Looks like a dog, right? What do dogs do with their noses? They sniff, right? What about this nose? It's an elephant, right? And elephants use their noses, their long trunks, to pick things up. If you're a platypus, you use your nose to dig in the mud. Oh, that wasn't a dog, it was a hyena. You find your next meal with your nose. If you're an elephant, you use your nose to give yourself a bath. If you're a mole, you use your nose to find your way underground. If you're an alligator, you breathe through your nose while hiding in the water. What do you do with ears like these? Can you see what animals have ears like these? What would those be? Or this one? This one's upside down. What about this? Let's find out. If you're a jackrabbit, you use your ears to keep cool. If you're a bat, you see with your ears because they use echolocation. If you're a hippopotamus, you close your ears underwater. If you're a cricket, you hear with ears that are on your knees. If you're a humpback whale, you hear sounds hundreds of miles away. What do you do with a tail like this? Whoa, what do you think that might be? Or this one? What about that one? Let's see. If you're a giraffe, you brush off pesky flies with your tail. If you're a skunk, you lift your tail to warn that a stinky spray is on the way. If you're a lizard, you break off your tail to get away, because their tails can grow back. If you're a scorpion, your tail can give a nasty sting. If you're a monkey, you hang from a tree by your tail. What do you do with eyes like these? What kind of animals do you think these are? Let's see. If you're an eagle, you spot tiny animals from high in the air. If you're a chameleon, you look two ways at once. One eye could go this way and the other eye could go this way. If you're a four-eyed fish, You look above and below the water at the same time. If you're a horned lizard, you squirt blood out of your eyes. Whoa. If you're a bush baby, your large eyes you see clearly at night. What do you do with feet like these? I wonder who has these kinds of feet. If you're a chimpanzee, you feed yourself with your feet. If you're a water strider, you walk on water. If you're a blue-footed booby, you do a dance. If you're a gecko, you use your sticky feet to walk on the ceiling. If you're a mountain goat, you leap from ledge to ledge. What do you do with a mouth like this? I wonder what kind of mouths these animals, or what kind of animals these mouths belong to. If you're a pelican, you use your mouth as a net to scoop up fish. If you're a mosquito, you use your mouth to suck blood. If you're an egg-eating snake, you use your mouth to swallow eggs larger than your head. If you're an anteater, you capture termites with your long tongue. If you're an anchorfish, you catch insects by shooting them down with a stream of water. The end. So, do we know the song Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes? I think we do. Let's try it. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Let's try that with animals. What about ears and whiskers, tail and feet, tail and feet? Ears and whiskers, tail and feet, tail and feet. Pet your fur and give a little squeak. Ears and whiskers, tail and feet, tail and feet. Fantastic. Let's get our clapping hands out and say goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as high as we can. Goodbye! Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as low as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as fast as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as slow as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as quiet as we can. Goodbye. For those who might want it. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as loud as we can. Goodbye! Thank you so much for coming to Storytime today. I miss you all.